Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 0 of Stripped bareFM. I would like to introduce myself to all those who are listening and are curious to know a little more about Catherine and what makes her tick. So please take a listen as I reveal to you my stripped bare story. I am an entrepreneur, a life and business strategist, a speaker, a retreat organizer, and a philanthropist. I am also the author of Soul Shaker, a whirlwind awakening. All that I do has one purpose in common: inspiring others to achieve their personal and business goals. That's me now, but that took a lot of failures, breakups, and a daily ritual of learning something new for the past 20 plus years. I knew early on that sometimes we just need to stop, reevaluate, and go for our dreams. In my late 20s, I sold a very successful business. Soon after, I got pregnant, but unfortunately, I miscarried. It's in that moment I decided to go back to school and study psychology. To be honest, I did not really care if I did anything with a degree. I just wanted to learn and achieve a university degree, something that hadn't happened as of yet in my family. I knew I just loved knowing everything about the mind and human behavior. My focus was on consumer behavior and marketing. With this knowledge under my belt, I was now able to go back to the business world and negotiate some of my best business deals in the next few years. Meanwhile, I was also practicing as a counselor at an addiction center as well as at the hospital. Oh, and did I mention that I had just become a mom? I was doing it all. Eventually, I wanted to combine my experiences into one. I started an addictions and mental health luxury rehab. Not too long after I opened, I started feeling ill, which led me to closing the doors to my dreams and to my business. I was devastated. This was just the beginning of my nightmare. Soon after I closed, I was diagnosed with a very aggressive form of stage 3 breast cancer. Now it all made sense. The fatigue, loss of weight, and so many other symptoms. My body was screaming bloody hell for months, but I just assumed it was the stress of opening a business. In desperation, I started a new business on my laptop while I was undergoing multiple surgeries. I'm proud to say it ended up being an award-winning business. Have you heard the saying, everything comes in threes? My life was not an exception, which ended in a divorce while undergoing chemo. Please do not feel bad for me because this is where I was stripped bare of everything. I was left with the bare shell of my cocoon. Just when I thought my life was ending, I transformed into my most beautiful life. A life of flight, discovery, and purpose. Since I have spoken at many events, I have coached many in both life and business. I have launched new businesses, organized events and retreats. I have remarried, and I am now hosting my own podcast. How great is that? Was it scary? Invigorating, risky, exciting, and even painful? Yes to it all, and more. And I wouldn't change a thing. If you want to know more about my journey and strategies, it's all in my book Soul Shaker, A Whirlwind Awakening. My passion for people, culture, arts, and travel has aligned me in my life's journey to achieve deep, meaningful connections with other like-minded individuals as we work cohesively in making impactful growth amongst all who we influence through our profession. Stripped bareFM is where I want to showcase different inspirational stories from a variety of guests. Some guests will speak about their personal struggles and successes. Other guests joining me will be professionals in their fields offering inspiration through their line of work, such as life coaches, fitness trainers, spiritual or political leaders, advocates, and business professionals. Each week I will be interviewing a new guest and they will let us in their world. They will offer their own personal strategies on how they switched their story and then their life to be living their best life today. Join me on this journey every Monday and listen in. Then go over to my site, catherinecontos.com, where you will find all the notes and resources from each podcast. Don't be surprised if you follow my page on Facebook for some live Q&A with the guests after the show. I am looking forward to it all. I hope you are too. Welcome to the first series on bareFM. This is where stories are stripped bare with raw talk and real people. Enjoy the show and see you on the bare side.